Hello, everybody. We're in stereo.
Welcome, everybody. And
look at our new lighting and everything. It's spectacular.
It showed that we had some issues with. It had to hit resume. It stopped the live show for a bit.
Hair and makeup is all messed up today. There we go.
Welcome in, everyone.
Welcome. Happy Wednesday.
Yes, it
August 3rd. Is it August 3rd?
4th?
August 3rd. Yes, that was August 3rd.
Sorry, I'm already preparing for the next drink. Well, we just wanted to say we were off last week. It was Greg's birthday. We had an amazing time.
Yes, thank you everybody for the birthday wishes and the love and support and kind words and super chats and PayPals and just all the fun that you provided us. Thank you so much.
Gary, is it better now? Thumbs up? Oh, I guess we can't see. Never mind, Gary. Why are you looking at my head or something?
Because I thought you got your hair cut today.
No, I didn't.
I'm like, wait a minute.
I know, I just spiked it up. But yes, so today's show, you guys, we're just going to get caught up a little bit about what we did last week, but we're going to do that further on at the end of the show.
That box over or something?
I can move it right down
there.
here.
Okay.
How about that? We're going to talk about some, well, it's
lots
sad,
of things.
but we're going to, a little bit of a tribute to Pat Carroll.
Yep, Pat Carroll.
As well as Nichelle Nichols.
So Pat Carroll's from The Little Mermaid. She played Ursula and many other characters.
So, very sad weekend for famous people that passed away. Bill Russell was another one of them. So, we're going to pay tribute to both Pat Carroll and Nichelle Nichols. So, we have that coming up. But, Greg, why don't we welcome our explorers? And let me start it out by Jim for More Sunshine, please. Take it away, Jim.
This chat check is brought to you by More Sunshine, please. Now with a drop of Retsin.
Thank you, Jim. If you guys are not familiar with Jim, please check his channel out.
So we have Mandy Adams. Welcome.
Hi.
Sir Gary of the Beach. Wait. Sir Gary of the Beaches. Angela Nemechek. Anthony Simone. What?
Never mind.
I said it right.
No, you didn't. But that's right.
How do you say it?
Nemechek.
Oh my gosh. I'll get that.
The only way I remember
that. These days.
The only way I remember that was there was a race car driver called Joe Nemechek. That's the only way I remember it.
So you just said it wrong. It's Nemechek. You said Nemechek. See, he can't even correct himself. Tony G, 1975.
Oh, before I forget, sorry.
Oh boy.
Tony, I double checked, and guess what? We're on the Bliss the same time you are.
Ooh.
Yes, so he was saying on Nautical Nurse Nancy yesterday that he's going to be on the 25th. For some reason, I thought we were on the 20th, but we are not. We're doing a side-by-side cruise, and on the 25th, we will be on the Bliss. So you have to say hi.
And you get on my case when I can't remember everything that we're doing, but you don't even know what dates we're going. We're going to end up on no ship on the wrong date. We'll be waiting for a ship and won't even be there.
All right. Take it away.
We got Surfer Girl, 326, Mary Ellen Dillon, Dave, Sheriff Rudzinski, Holly E.
Oh my gosh.
Carla McClendon. Where are we at? Waypoint Explorers. I almost said Waterpoint Explorers. Sorry. Waypoint Explorers. The Down Under Cruisers. Eva Marshall. Tequila Eva's here. Where are we at? RobFuz.
Did we say RobFuz?
Yep. Gotta get that one fixed. It's outside of the budget. We can't get it fixed. Captain Billy J. Travels. Ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there, Derek and Gregory. The captain is here. He likes to call himself the captain, so there you go.
Wasn't it the Titanic, he said? But that's a different
story.
Anyway.
My mom is here. Lena Seymour Berthel. Where are we at? Pepper Tree Villa is here. And I think we're all caught up. So welcome, everybody, to our show.
Welcome, welcome. Did you say Pepper Tree Villa?
I just did. There you go.
There you go. We both said that.
Our minds are just in sync with each other. Movie Mania Nick, welcome.
Welcome. So we had, I'll take the horn, Rob.
We keep saying stuff at the same time. That's how much in sync we are. Simba 2, welcome. Hey, Greg and Derek. Greg, you don't look any older. Thank you. I don't feel any older either. Yeah, it was just not another day, but as far as age, yeah, it was another day. But
So,
we had fun.
Rob, I hope you are having fun at Universal. I believe he's still there.
Oh, cool.
If you guys are not aware, check out his channel, but he is doing some productions over there at Universal Studios. So that's pretty exciting, and he's been doing that for a while. I think it's still going on. Rob, correct me if I am wrong. So check his channel out and get the latest of what's going on with him on there. So Greg, some exciting news that have happened. You're like looking at me like, what? Yes, we have paid off.
Always
one
on the
cruise.
move is here,
Hey,
Josh. Welcome back from your cruise.
We did just recently pay off a cruise. Yay!
Yay, we did.
That was the
we
Bliss.
paid off the Bliss.
Yep. That will be the first ship we have sailed on twice. And we are really looking forward to being back on that. That's my favorite ship so far.
Did we say hi to Surfer Girl
We
326?
did. Hi, Sherry. Welcome in. But they have changed a lot of the... they're starting to change because the CDC has backed off the cruising industry.
Thank you, Josh.
And said that they are going to allow the cruise lines to do what they want with vaccinations. So a lot of the... well, not all of them, but there's some of the cruising lines is if it's a 5-night cruise or less, then you don't have to do a pre-cruise. Virgin
A pre-cruise?
Pre-cruise vaccination. Sorry,
I think we'd all like to do a pre-cruise. Have a pre-cruise before your cruise, and have an after-cruise after your cruise.
A vaccination. As of now, you are required to have a vaccination, a test to make sure that you are clear and no COVID on it. So some of the cruise lines, though, are saying, though, it depends where you're going. So like for Canada, if you're going to Canada, you still need to have a pre-test.
Yeah, it depends on the place.
Bermuda is one of them. Bahamas. So if you are visiting those places on the short cruise, Carnival announced that you still have to get your test for that. But that's a good sign. Cruising is going in the right direction, and they're pulling back.
Bahamas is a huge area, so that could be any island
True.
or port that people stop
True.
at. So you might as well just be vaccinated and tested.
And we're going to be on the Virgin, the Valiant Lady, in February next year. We were excited to hear that we didn't have to do a cruise, but Bimini Islands, which is in the Bahamas, is... if that was now that we were going on, we would still probably have to get tested. If Virgin's doing that, it might depend on something different. So that was some exciting news. What do you like looking at?
Nothing. When I'm thinking, I can't say. Anyway.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Other good
moving
news,
on.
Greg. We're seeing a lot. I'm trying not to watch that much of the Disney Wish, but a lot of
I
creators...
didn't want to watch a lot of it.
There's a lot of creators out there which are posting things on the Disney Wish. I asked Rachel and I from DisLyfeOfOurs were chatting, and she was saying it's like a Cinderella castle on
the water.
On the water. She says it's different than the other 4 ships. So that is good because I was on the outside. It doesn't look a whole lot different to me, but it'd be interesting to see how beautiful it is inside. So. We don't have any plans on going on a Disney cruise for a few years. We might be able to sneak it in because the Wish is only doing 3 and 4 night itineraries. They might have some variation, but nothing longer than a 5-night cruise.
But what did DisLyfeOfOurs get to do? They made Disney history basically. They were the first ones to renew their vows.
That's right.
On the Disney Wish. I forgot the name of the room. Do you remember the room? It was a
Wonderland? Was it Wonderland?
No, I don't think so. It was a really nice big, like ballroom looking.
I thought it was a Wonderland
room. And hey, season's greetings, Jim. Welcome. If you go on their channel and on their Facebook, you can see all the wonderful pictures.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so Greg, let's kick it off. How do we want to do this? We'll do the drink of the week. We're going to make one. So first we're going to have
Oh, Carla said they play the same tunes for the horn, but it sounds like a pipe organ.
That's interesting.
That'd be cool to see.
I keep thinking of a pipe organ, like from a carnival or something like that.
I think pipe organ is like Haunted Mansion. Does it come out like all loud and everything?
That's interesting. All right, so let's take it away and our introduction for the drink of the week. I'm not sure what that was yesterday. I'll have to figure that out. All right.
The pictures that you took when you were doing this yesterday.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, you
I
should
didn't
have
put
showed
that in there.
them.
Yeah, I didn't put that in there.
Jane and Travels,
Hey,
welcome.
Carla, that would be awesome if you could do that. She says she'll have to see if she can catch it and put it on private video, private message us. Okay, you guys. So, in honor of Pat Carroll, who voiced Ursula, Greg says let's honor her. So we thought we would make an Ursula drink. So This is what we're gonna make. This is what it looks like here.
And it was weird because I was thinking of her like a week ago because she was one of my favorite Disney actresses for voices, and then finding out Pepper Tree Villa sent us a thing on text, and we didn't even know about it until they sent us it, and yeah, that was pretty sad. But she was 95, so she had a very good life.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that here in a minute because we got a segment coming up on that. So this is what it has. It's grape soda. It's 5 ounces of club soda. You have 2 ounces of purple vodka, and we're going to show you the ingredients that we made for that. Purple vodka.
Vodka.
And then 0.5 ounces of lime juice. So this is what we use to make the vodka purple. I bought some organic dried butterfly pea flowers. If you guys saw,
that was cool to see it yesterday.
Yeah, if you're paying attention to the drink little montage here, there's a drink that Greg was stirring and it changed colors. This is basically what they were using to get that purplish color in the drink. Welcome in, Eddie Lugo Studios.
You beat me to it. I was going to say it.
Sorry. And this is what the butterfly pea flowers look like. So
they're dry and crusty.
Yeah, we use 750
Doug from
milligrams.
Pepper Tree Villa would appreciate the dry and crusty comment, I'm sure. He likes to use those words in his show.
It actually looks more blue than purple.
It's a pretty color. I tried to taste it. I was like, oh, let me taste it from the source. So I go to put a little spoon in it, and he goes, it's just going to taste like vodka. And sure enough, it did. I was like, oh my God, this is strong. I thought it was going to have like some kind of a flavor to it, but no.
It's
no
not.
flavor.
I just put it in a mango rum bottle. I washed it out and put it in
See,
there.
I'm right about that Pepper Tree Villa, yep.
Billy said we could use Barney's tears to turn it purple. So we're going to show you how.
Barney's tears? Oh.
Barney the dinosaur.
Oh my God.
So
does Barney ever cry? I don't know if he ever cries.
All right, so let's turn this down here so you guys can see what we're doing.
And in honor of Ursula, I'm right here. I'm wearing my villain shirt, so she's right at the top where she should be. So Ursula and Maleficent are my 2 favorite villains.
Welcome on in, Kay Atwood.
Woo.
I was getting ready for that to explode.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, okay.
Carla said she can't have this
Welcome.
because vodka gives her a headache. Okay, so you're not going to do a whole lot I'm just waiting for
I
this
haven't
to be a
had
disaster.
crushed soda in a long time.
Yeah, it was hard for me to find it.
I try to stay away from that kind of stuff.
I'm gonna go just to here. I'll let you do it. Why don't you put it into?
Oh my god.
Put it into.
Oh, that smells like great bubble gum. Oh, those were the days.
Put it up to there. Good. That's
okay. It's right there.
Where's hello.
Well, I'll have a little bit extra grape. Now let's put the top on this so that we don't have any issues.
All right, now we need to put some club soda in.
Okay, you open that because if it goes all over the place, at least it'll be on you.
Hey, Tiffany Peacock, hello. My voice.
Wow, how was that? Hey, Tiffany Peacock, hello. Welcome, Tiffany Peacock.
All right, I'm only going to put that there, that much.
Ooh, look at that. It looks like Sprite.
Stop. There you go.
Look at that. Somebody put too much grape soda in my thing.
All right, and then we're going to top it off with this drink here.
Who's in the middle that's a hot-looking villain?
That's Maleficent.
Well, that's Maleficent, and then the dragon.
Okay, great.
And then that's Hades from Hercules, if that's who you're talking about.
Focus, I'm parched. I need a drink.
I'm trying. You're nothing parched about you.
Holly E, welcome in.
We said welcome to Holly E before, but welcome
okay,
again.
Pour a
and
drink.
I'm trying to answer Gary's questions.
Multitask, come on.
Oh, okay, mister, you can't multitask.
But you know what? I blew it because I didn't get a stir. See how pretty that looks? That looks pretty cool. All right.
And then my lemon juice is going to overflow it, probably.
So this should... Oh, it does change the color on it.
Ooh,
it's like magic.
It's like a swirl.
Can you get the stir in the cabinet, please?
Oh, hold on. Let me enjoy the colors real quick. Ooh.
So okay, this is what it looks like.
Mine came out really nice on the top there.
So pretty simple ingredients. It was the half-ounce lime juice, which was the finishing touches that made the color change. That's a really pretty drink. So I don't know if you guys have tried something like this. We're not grape soda. I don't know the last time I've had any kind of grape soda. But looking forward to it as soon as Greg decides to visit us again. Thank you, Greg.
So this is a stir. We'll just use. We're not very posh today, so we're just gonna use a butter knife.
All right, and then we're gonna. That's weird how the grape juice just kind of stays on the bottom. Okay, you ready? Let's see how this tastes.
Yeah, just so it doesn't move or anything.
Watch
to
the
Pat
face.
Ursula.
To Pat Carroll, yes, and
cheers
also
to the dilly.
everyone
Ahura!
else. Ahura! Needs to be sweeter. Needs to be sweeter, doesn't it?
That's kind of sourish. That's you need some more grape in there or something.
Blue curacao. I think we need blue curacao in there. Okay, so that is our drink of the week on there. And don't judge Greg's reactions.
MGM Family Travel, welcome.
Welcome.
Don't judge my reactions. That's what they want to see is reactions.
That's how Greg always
But
does his drinks
that's
on
pretty that's pretty tangy there.
So I don't know if I saw them. Did we say hi to MGM Family Travel? Bill
I
and Lucy?
am wearing orange shorts. They go actually with this. So
welcome in if we haven't, you guys, because Greg and I are doing our own two different things. Gregory, I would do the same thing. Carla said.
Here, let's add. I kind of sounded like Ursula there.
It needs some more sweetness on there. Okay, you guys. So let's jump into the show.
We've been in the show.
Let's talk about Pat Carroll.
How much more do you want to dive into the show?
So Pat Carroll had a very long and busy career with not just Disney, but just acting. So she was born in 1927, and she passed away just a few days ago, 2022, a very long time. So did a lot of voice stuff, but she was acting like until 2014, I think and then she did some stuff in 2020.
She has 2 daughters and then
2 surviving daughters,
a grandson.
Yeah, Tara and Carrie are the 2 remaining children.
She had unfortunately she had complications with pneumonia, but look at her laugh, and I mean nobody had to laugh like that. And she played the grandmother in the Garfield specials on TV, and they even made her look like Pat Carroll. And when she laughed, her mouth was like wide open, just like Pat Carroll's was. And she had a really good raspy voice for Ursula and could sing. She really gave life to Ursula.
Yeah, I love this picture with her in it. Sharon at Sea Travels.
Welcome
in. Great to see you.
I saw this movie in 1989. I was 8 years old, and I remember I saw it with my dad and my sister, and I just fell in love with the movie. I thought it was hilarious, and later on, I remember with friends, they would ask why I wanted to watch the movie so much. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl. It was a funny movie. It was a good movie, so that's why I liked it.
I used to like to go on the Disneyland ride, hoping that her head would fall off like it did in...
Oh my God! Are you trying to traumatize the children? It's bad enough. Ariel's eyes are like they go crazy at times. She has crazy eyes.
Yep. So I don't know if it's Sharon or if it's Jamie who's jumping on for Sharon, but Sharon is actually our travel agent for the Radiance of the Seas Carnival Radiance cruise we are going on for Halloween.
We just made a new ship, Radiance of the Seas.
Actually, there is a Radiance of the Seas.
But not by Carnival.
First Sergeant, thank you so much. He just gave us a $10 super chat. First thing,
thank you
good
so
evening,
much,
fellas. Yeah, so we'll have to do a little bit of a dance for you. So I told Sharon already that we'll be contacting her soon so we can make the final payment, because we have to do the final payment in about a week. I think we have to do it. So
did we say hi to Anthony Simone? We did, I think. Yep.
And if not, welcome in, Anthony.
I added some more crushed soda, so it kind of takes away from the bitterness. But yeah, it's still good.
So First Sergeant,
she was in quite a lot of movies.
Yep. There it is. Let's do a dance for First Sergeant. Thank you so much. Here we go. We'll do this one.
Whoa! Thank you so much.
Really appreciate that. Ursula is my alter ego.
Who said that?
D&G. That's what Angela had said.
She was in a lot of movies, actually, and she was on the Carol Burnett show. She looked totally different when she was younger as she aged. She looked nothing like she did, during when she did the voice of Ursula. So she aged very differently. She has different looks. She was really pretty when she was young, too.
Jamie and Sharon are both here. I'm also excited to hear that we have another round of the Cruising Fantasy Football League. I won it 2 years ago now. So hopefully even numbers are my luck. So we have another Fantasy Football League, which is getting ready to go. So the D&G Explorers are going to be hitting the pavement, I was going to say. I'm excited about it. We'll see how we do on there.
Why don't we move on to talking
Well, we
about
do
her
have,
as well?
we actually have a video that we can show of Pat Carroll, and this gives you a little bit more of what she's done through her entire career. Let me get rid of this. So she was, again, this is from Wikipedia if you guys ever want to look at that. But years active, 1947 to 2020. That is insane. A long, storied career. At first, I thought she was in...
She won an Emmy also.
Did she really? I didn't see that on there. I thought she was in White Christmas. But that was... we were just talking about that. That was someone else that was in White Christmas. So BFFs was her final film that she did. And then she did a lot of television, a lot of these.
She was also in Sister Act,
Yes.
but she was not credited. And I didn't even know it was her. But I saw a picture of her on the internet, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know she was in that.
Yep, she was also in The Love Boat, Laverne and Shirley. Welcome in, Matthew and Lauren.
Welcome.
Trapper John MD. So she did a lot. I mean, definitely she was more active during this time period when she was doing stuff.
She did a lot. She was more into voiceover acting. I think her voice lent, see, Garfield Christmas, Grandma. She was on the Thanksgiving one, Grandma. She did a lot of voiceover work. I didn't know she was in ER for 3 episodes. Wow.
She did video games voices.
She probably did I'm sure she did the voices in Phantasmic as well.
You know, all the changes that she saw in the industry from the 40s to this decade, just amazing what she's done.
Hey Ben from PTV, welcome
in. So year of her life, definitely going to be missed. But there's a lot of things that we can watch and honor her. So dilly, this is for you, Pat
Carroll.
Yes. As I trip, I have like a drinking problem or something because I keep spilling myself. So we're also going to talk about this one's
Uhura.
Uhura. This one's really emotional for me. Someone told me at work she passed away. Actually, I saw it at work when she passed away, and I started crying at work.
She meant a lot to a lot of people, and she paved the way for a lot of people.
She did a lot. It's so we're talking about Nichelle Nichols. She paved her way for a lot of different things. So she was born in 1932, and she passed away July 30th, 2022. She survived by one child, Kyle Johnson, and she just meant so many things to a lot of different people. She was on the original Star Trek. So she's also she did a lot for the space program. Originally, it was really just white men who were doing the NASA space program, but from 1977 to 2015, she really promoted to get more diversity into it. So women and ethnic minority groups started becoming astronauts, and she made a big impact. So many top people, actresses, actors, even astronauts use her as someone who made a big difference in her life. What's up?
Welcome, Najuma Brown.
Najuma Brown, welcome in.
She was actually going to quit Star Trek, and they said no. And I think she was talking to Martin Luther King, and he said, "Do you realize what you're doing for us?" Us meaning, people of color. And she didn't think about it.
Well, and the interesting thing on that is, they said she went to some event. I think it was an NAACP event, and they said there is a fan that wants to see you. And she said okay. And then she saw Martin Luther King across the room, and she says, "Oh, I got to say hi to him. That fan's gonna have to wait." And he walked up to her and said, "I'm your biggest fan."
He was the fan.
He was the fan that was trying to meet her, and he said that this is the first role that I'm starting to get emotional, that black people are created as an equal, not a different role. So help me out here, Greg. Dilly.
Dilly. Well, I don't know if that's going to be the best thing for you, but yes, to Uhura.
So, have her book. It's a very good book, so I definitely recommend it.
Derek's a very big Star Trek fan. I've slowly gotten into the newer Star Treks, but I have seen her in some of the older ones. And I think she even paved the way for Whoopi Goldberg to be in it because she wasn't even thought of being in it. And Whoopi Goldberg was a big actress at the time that she entered into Star Trek. I mean, she was still doing movies the same time she was filming Star Trek, but if it weren't for Nichelle, then she probably wouldn't have been in it.
This kiss made history in 1968. It's the first interracial kiss on TV. And Gene Roddenberry was expecting a lot of backlash.
He didn't get anything.
They didn't get anything. So...
That goes to show that people don't care about people's nationalities or ethnicities or backgrounds or anything. It's just, people are people, so...
So this is good. I also got George Takei. I got his biography. This is a good read. I was looking on Amazon. It's like $30 if you can find it. You might be able to get it on Kindle. But I always find it fascinating what people have to do to overcome, and some very interesting stories of her in that. So I highly recommend that book. But Nichelle, this is for you.
Dilly.
Definitely one of my favorite characters. Okay, Greg. We don't have a spotlight channel of the
Everybody has a spotlight channel.
So if you guys can just watch each other, this with everything going on.
Watch each other's channels.
Well, support each other with everything going on in the world. People that are no longer with us, really reach out and just support each other and let them know that you love them. Give them some support. And so if there's a channel that you guys are not familiar with, please check them out.
Thank you, Angela. $25 super chat to a wonderful lady and a great character, Dilly Pat Carroll. Thank you. We'll need to do a jiggy.
We will. Yes, may the force be with Nichelle Nicole, even that was Star Wars. But
don't put that back in the thing.
Thank you so much, Angela. Okay, let's do, Greg, let's do a dance for her. Do we want to do this one?
Oh my gosh, let's... Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'm like sweating over here now.
Because it's warm and you're drinking alcohol.
Speaking of... Nichelle really got to me too.
Speaking of people from, that are icons in the past and things like that, I took my mom to go see a movie this past weekend.
Hold on real quick, because I don't know if she's going to say hi. Nautical Nurse Nancy. She's on the Mardi Gras with Nancy. The ChadCruisers. So welcome in. You should be having fun and winning thousands in the casino. But
thank you for joining us.
In. Yes.
Sorry. It's okay. I took my mom to see a movie, and she hasn't seen a movie in probably almost 3 years because of the whole Rona thing. But I took her to see Elvis, which is one of her favorite, if not her favorite singer of all time. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, highly suggest going to see it. It was a very good and very long movie, but there's a reason why it was long, because it goes through his life. So the actor did a very good job playing him. It was almost like you were...
You heard that?
I think everybody heard that.
That just came from my throat.
It sounded like something was trying to escape from your chest or something. He did a very good job. It was almost like you were watching Elvis up on the screen. So won't give away any ending or anything, but it was very good. It was very emotional.
We saw the
I'm
preview,
glad my
the
mom
trailer.
Watched it and enjoyed it.
We saw the trailer at one of the movies a couple months ago, and we thought it was really good. And you said, I really need to take my mom to see this.
Yeah, if he doesn't get Best Actor, then there's an issue. Tom Hanks, he'll probably get Best Supporting Actor. And I don't just mean nominated, I mean winning. I think Austin Butler, who played Elvis, did an amazing job, and he needs to win. But it was a very good movie.
Everyone I've heard who's seen the movie said it was really good. They've enjoyed it. So that's good. And he was such a huge icon, so it's hard to find someone that could place it or to play him.
That kid was born to play him.
Samantha Lowe, welcome in. Carla says, my mom loved Elvis too. Yeah, Greg's mom is like a huge
and
Elvis
my mom
fan.
is on here too.
yes, definitely.
Derek and I saw some movies as well for my birthday.
Yep, so we'll go into that because we have that as your segment. So, so this is we decided to go see a special. The two theaters we went into were
specialty theaters.
Yeah, so this was a Screen X, so it doesn't mean it was rated X. Roland Jong,
oh my gosh,
welcome in.
Welcome, Roland Jong. We saw Thor: Love and Thunder. Screen X means this. Basically, you have your front screen and then your side screens. So they make the movie bigger to be more immersive. So that was pretty cool, and the movie was a lot of fun to see. We also saw that movie Nope that just came up.
But what did you think? Let me pop on to us. What did you think of Thor?
I thought it was hilarious. I mean, it had a lot of funny parts. It had a lot of scene in there, and I don't know why people leave the theater.
Don't be like Chris from ChadCruisers.
Oh wow, I don't want to yell. I mean, I want to yell out to people like, "Do you not know what a Marvel movie is? Why are you leaving?" Because there's always a scene during the credits and after the credits normally. So
I would
they
say,
miss things. Hey Ryan, Richard, welcome
in. When Guardian, I mean, this is not going to spoil anything. Guardians of the Galaxy is at the beginning of the movie.
What? They were in the movie? What?
And it was very, when they were in it, it's like a Guardians of the Galaxy movie. It was the humor was very slapstick and sometimes I thought over the top. Mm-hmm. When they left, I thought the movie storyline and that picked up dramatically. I liked it.
But better. Chris Hemsworth can still carry his own as far as comedy. He's a very funny person actually in real life, and he's become a very good comedian in his movies. But I thought it was a fun roller coaster movie. Then we saw the movie Nope. I
know why he thought it should be at least R-rated.
Oh gosh,
because they showed his tush.
Well, that still is in the PG-13 realm, but yeah. So we saw the movie Nope, which is...
Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's go back to this.
It's an alien-type movie. Can't say too much about this movie because it'll give away a lot, but we saw it in the 4DX theater, which is like a ride because you're literally sitting in a chair that moves around with the movie, spits out water from the sides, you feel wind, you feel... As an unflattering picture of me. But it moves around. Your feet are off the ground, so there's little footrests.
Yeah.
So when you're riding...
That's what scared me. And I actually looked for seatbelts when I saw... First I go, is Greg going to get his hair cut? And then I was thinking, wait a minute, is there any seatbelts on...
Am I going to get my hair cut?
Because that's what, like a barber's chair.
Oh my gosh. So that's just an example of what it does.
We actually have a video.
It was crazy. Did you stop the stream?
No, it's back. We're back.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're back. We should end the video. So I don't know how much you guys saw from that, but the chairs move
if you
around.
Look down, because we like to be at the top, if you look down, all you see is like a sea of chairs moving around.
And I didn't realize it was that kind of theater when we were in there, and I started worrying that we were going to get motion sickness. But they will, if it's like a scary movie.
It's not non-stop. It stops at a time.
And if it's a scary movie, because they have like the air things that will go, like hit your ears. You have like steam which comes up or smoke which comes up from like down at the front. So it's a very interactive place. And I got motion sickness a little bit on certain things.
Well, we also had a dilly-dilly, so it was a theater where you can get a dilly-dilly. But yes, Mom really liked Elvis.
Let's see what else is on here.
But Nope was a good movie.
It was.
If you haven't seen the other movies that Jordan Peele has done, highly recommend it. He's a very different filmmaker, but all three movies that I've seen him do so far are good.
With this movie, I would say it was one of those movies that I had to think about when I was done, and even into the next day I was thinking about why they added certain scenes into it.
The reviews were even wondering that too.
Our internet is very slow right now, so hopefully you guys can see us pretty well. Yeah, now it makes a little bit more sense when I was looking back at it. I would definitely see it again. When I watched it, I came out as saying, I'm happy I saw that. I don't know if I'd have to pay to see it at the movie theater again, but I really enjoyed it.
It was original. It was fun and different.
I would agree with that. It was original. And I don't want to spoil anything, but
well, you can't give out anything.
No,
really.
I don't. But to me, it's a movie that if you like alien-ish movies, then I think you would enjoy this.
Yep.
Because I love it. Whenever I hear it's an alien type movie, I'm like, oh, okay. So so definitely something to look forward to. And then what we did, Greg, what did we do? We went to our special place where we always like to eat, and not where my feet are, but
God,
we went to Pismo's Bar and Grill.
Yes.
Oh, Simba 2 says, dang, we don't have any theaters like that here. We have just a movie screen, seats, and people on their cell phones.
Oh my gosh. That is so irksome to see people on their cell phones constantly. Like, if you're checking something really quick, that's fine, but not when you're on it constantly. It's like, okay, just please leave the room and do what you need to do.
So this is obviously a seafood bar and grill.
Yeah. Fresh seafood.
You can come in here and you can get fresh stuff to pick up and leave.
Here's
like the
the
seafood
bar.
in it. This is the bar when you first walk in.
Everybody's very nice and friendly there.
The staff is awesome. Oh, there's the seafood that you can get.
Yep, and it's like totally fresh. And there's our
tradition
oyster shooters.
Yep. So here is Happy Greg on his birthday, preparing, and I don't have to tell you guys what the reactions are going to be after this. So, there's that. And hey, how about another one?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Those are very unflattering pictures.
So we did have some dillies. Mine was a spicy one. I think it was a mango spiced one, and I forgot. Greg had like something punch, right?
I had a couple drinks, I think, actually.
And then oh my gosh,
that food was my salad. That was part of my dinner. I only ate half of it because I saved the rest for the next day, but that was so good.
Cheryl, it's probably our internet connection. She says I'm hearing every other word. It says,
I'm sorry.
It says our internet connection is slow right now. But this was Greg ordered 2 main entrees, and not realizing this was going to be so huge.
Well, the guy said it was, but I said I'm not going to eat it all, and I'll take the rest for the next day, which I did, and it was really good.
Yeah, that was an Asian...
No.
It was a Thai shrimp or something like that?
That was just a...
What?
That was a shrimp seafood salad. Oh my gosh, Ryan Richard,
Ryan,
thank you so much. Help pay for a dilly for me for the bad internet here on my dinghy.
We'll do a dance for you here in a second.
Thank you very much.
All right, so let's go to some of the other things we had. Just a plain old Caesar salad. I don't know why I took a picture of that. This was what I had. It was a seafood pasta. Oh my gosh, that was so good.
Sandwich with fries. Yes, Sir Gary of the Beaches, I had fries. It was my birthday, gosh darn it.
And then this was a I think this was a mango chili margarita is what this one was.
Yeah, I can't do that. That was ugh.
Yeah, so that was Greg's birthday day. So I was about to hit the wrong button.
I love red snapper. We love the red snapper bites, but we just didn't do it this time. And then I got the sandwich, so I really didn't need to do it. But yeah, you got to treat yourself on your birthday, and if you don't eat that stuff regularly, then why not treat yourself every now and then?
Oh, your mom said, thank you for being my date this past Sunday, Greg. Thanks for the ice cream, Cold Stone Creamy. I hadn't been there for about 5 years before your dad passed away in 2019. So It was great that you're able to spend some time with her. I had to work.
Thank you, Mom. It
Had to
was
work
an
that day.
awesome, fun time with you. Thank you.
Yes. And let's do a little bit of a dance for Ryan with his bad internet connection, and we have one too. So here we go. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, I didn't bring a pen.
So, do we have anything coming up that we have planned that we want to talk about? Or
Well, we do have the Radiance. I want to call it Radiance of the Seas. So we have a
Carnival
final payment.
Radiance,
Yep,
which will be our second time going on
that one. We have to make our final payment by the 17th. So we're going to be doing that not next weekend. I think we're going to be making the payment on that one.
Yeah, and then we have the Bliss, our second time. I wish the Bliss was our second ship, but we're going to be on there.
Oh, you
No,
meant,
it's our first.
I got you.
We're going to be on...
We're doing a side-by-side.
Yeah, we're going to be on the Radiance for Halloween. And you think, okay, Carnival is more of a party ship, so that probably will coincide with Halloween more. I don't know if they're going to do too much partying on the Bliss. The Bliss is a beautiful ship, but I guess it's better to do it on a party ship so for that day.
So originally we were doing a 4-night cruise,
Oh,
and
Ryan
it
was dancing on the dinghy.
it was supposed to leave on Halloween night, but because the Carnival Miracle is going into dry dock, they changed their the Radiance's itinerary, and it's picked up the Miracle itinerary. So they changed our cruise for no additional cost. It's now a 5-night cruise.
Thank you, First Sergeant Richard. Have a nice night.
Pick up the better half. Thank you. Yes, thank you for the super chat. Very much appreciated. Movie Mania Nick is heading out too. Have a great night, Nick.
Have a good night.
So
Thank
much.
you.
And what was I saying? My senior moment.
You were talking about the cruises.
Oh yes. So that became a 5-night cruise. We're going to the same
Because they
ports
added an
now.
extra date.
Yeah, the Bliss is going to Cabo, and then it goes to Ensenada.
So
and the
basically
Radiance
we're
is
doing
now
all the
going
same
to
thing.
Cabo and Ensenada.
Yeah, we're
But
doing the same thing on two different ships.
yeah, but to be fair, we've
To
never
answer
been
Ryan
to
Richards' question.
we've never been to Cabo before. So we've already mapped out the two different trips. We're going to go to 2 different restaurants. One is Cabo Wabo, which is owned by Sammy Hagar, and the other one is called I can't think of the name of it. But there's also a couple of tequila places that I want to try. And then in Ensenada, we're not going to go to Who's Songs, but we're going to try 2 different restaurants on each trip that we go there. So should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Cheryl says her oh my nice that's funny. The Bliss is my favorite ship too. It's not Greg's, but it is definitely it is definitely mine. It'll be interesting to see with me being on other cruise ships since then, because that was our first non-Disney cruise. It'll be interesting to see what my thoughts are of that. What's that, Greg?
Oh, I was removing, and then it said deleted also, but Ben deleted those things. So
doesn't it mean we hit big time when we start getting those
best
adult
At
dating sites?
least you know where to go if you're interested in that kind of thing. But yeah, we took that off of our stuff. Oh, it's still on? Is it still showing on
That's
there?
on ours, but
Oh, okay.
I'm sure they're...
That was interesting.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen that. But we do have a couple of more cruises that we're in preparation for. I was telling Greg, it's so interesting how different cruise lines do things, like how you have to plan for them. Because we bought a couple of extra nights for the Bliss for dining. We now have 3 specialty dining. And so we're going to look at calling them so we can decide what night we can make the reservations, because you can't do that online, but you can call them and make the reservations on it. So it's just interesting because we didn't do that on the Princess cruises. You can do it on Dizney once you make your final payment. So in Carnival, you can also decide when you want to, what days you want to eat. So it's kind of interesting how different cruise lines do everything.
Tony booked the Solmar Resort for Cabo Day. Awesome. I love the Bliss. I like to do go to certain places on the Bliss. So if Derek ever loses me on the ship, he'll know where to find me, because more than likely I will be at the Sugarcane Mojito Bar. I love that place. That's where I get my mojitos.
I don't know, Tony, if you've been on it before. My favorite areas on the ship, when we didn't find it until like the second or third day.
Thank you, Anthony. You caught that one fast.
We was the observation lounge. That was just a phenomenal area. When I saw that, I was thinking, why don't more ships have something like this? So definitely looking forward to that.
Oh, awesome, Cheryl.
The waterfront is an awesome area where there's restaurants, there's places you can sit and chat. There's a lot of activity there. That's where the Sugarcane Bar is. There's another one which I can't. It's a beer place where they have. On the Bliss, we were able to get a Guinness that had pumpkin added to it, and that was the best Guinness I've ever had. They haven't had it on any other ship. What's that?
Cheryl said that you can see the whales in Cabo. You can see them right off the ship, so that's
awesome.
Cool. That would be fun to see. We saw some whales and or dolphins at one point off of a ship before, so that was fun.
Tony booked Cagney's online. Appears at the 90-day
Awesome.
mark. I'll have to definitely look into it. I thought I looked at it
Cagney's is
yesterday.
nice.
Yes.
I'm not too big on steak unless it's very chewable. I mean, if it's like a filet mignon, if it's like rubber.
Well, you don't like ribeye.
I can't eat steak like that.
You don't like ribeye because you don't like the fat that's in there. And
I'll cut the fat off. I don't know. It just changes every now and then. It just depends what they have. But it just has to be chewable. Otherwise, I feel like I'm gonna choke if I try to swallow the
And I love prime rib, but it's too raw for Greg. What?
Yes, Ryan sold on the mojitos. Huh?
Thank you, Gary. We got a PayPal from Gary. So Gary
thank
at
you
the
so
beaches.
much.
Dance for me. So we will dance for you as we get ready to head out. I know coming up next is the
Oh, I can't see what it says.
it just says dance for me. That's what the message says as it thinks about it.
Okay. Thank you so much. We're gonna owe you a dance.
Yes,
Jiggy.
Anthony, thank you. It is the District Brew House.
That's a nice place too.
Yes.
That's tucked in the back a little bit, on the side there, of the ship.
Front.
Oh,
Forward.
I don't remember. It seemed like it was the back for me.
But thank you. I know. I believe the ship show's going live today. I know they didn't go live last week. You have on the Dizney side Dis and That. So 2 great channels that you can check out. Let's do some dancing for Gary as we head out. So let's take it away.
Whoa! Thank you very much to Gary and Angela for the super chats. We appreciate it.
First Sergeant Richard.
Yep, First Sergeant Richard.
And we have another one too.
And Ryan Richard.
Ryan Richards, yes.
And thank you everybody for just being here with us. We
Really
appreciate
appreciate
it.
it.
We have a lot of fun with you guys.
It was. We are still working on getting a video out. Hopefully, it'll be out this week. It's the sea day of the Discovery Princess. Then after that, we go to Ketchikan. Our first time that we ever sailed out of the West Coast was on that cruise. So that was in May. So we're
Party on the Sea. Welcome. We're just about ready to leave, but if you want to check the replay, we appreciate it.
Yep. So thank you for joining us. We're gonna head out, guys. Thank you again for all your support. Dilly to Pat Carroll
and Uhura
Nichelle Nichols, Bill Russell, everyone else we've lost. Amy from AJC Magic TV.
Wally Beaver as well.
Yes, he just recently passed. Birthdays. Make sure I clarify. Birthdays. Amy from AJC Magic TV. It's her birthday today, from what I understand. Happy birthday to you. So
happy birthday.
Thank you everyone for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Dilly.
And let's see if I can
Dilly.
see if I can find it. You would think it would be so easy to find, right, Greg? We'll just keep waving, Greg. Here it is. Have a great night, everyone.
Bye.
I'm Derek.
I'm Gregory.
If you forget our name, it's okay, because oftentimes I just call myself a little explorer.
I'm the Explorer.
And as Walt Disney once said,
We are just getting started.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
night. Waypoint, I'm going to reach out to you guys. I have a question to ask you guys.
Thank you. Yep.